Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Very good evening. How are you, everyone? I hope all are well. Though we have this COVID going on for a long time, and this show is all about the COVID, we want to invite amazing professionals who are daily life working in this pandemic. They're frontliner. So today is one of them who also working as a frontliner. She's a researcher. She has many attributes in her life. She's a teacher. She's a professional presenter. She's also model. So she's, I think, she's the she was the international beauty queen, especially for Norfolk. So let's listen from her. I'm really excited to show you who is the wonderful guest for today. Welcome, Emily. Thank you for your having time for us. Thank you so much. It's very kind. You holding very busy. You coming back and you give us time. So I'm so humble to you for your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so Emily, this show is all about giving some tips, experience, sharing the frontline that we're working. Very closely with COVID. So previous show we had consultant doctor. So today we got also you. You're a researcher of you're working with Oxford University research team. I think you're closely. So maybe you can share some your daily life experience. The COVID going on. Um, People maybe were eagerly waiting to hear from you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So yes, a role that I have, it's quite a new role for me. I'm in my fourth week now, and it's part of a national study, so a clinical study looking at how COVID has travelled through communities, basically in towns and cities, and it's with the Office for National Statistics. So some people watching may have received that letter about the trial, and yeah, it's my job to go around and help with the logistics of that, really, and visit people. um, and it's been quite interesting actually hearing about people's experiences, and it's great to be doing something to actually try and help. And I know that's how all of the volunteers feel as well, because they're volunteering to do constant tests, which can be looked at. So we all just want to try and make a difference. We all just want to, give our time to try and find some answers, and hope that we can, bring an end to this pandemic. So for me, it's been very, very hard work, but I'm so grateful for it because, to be honest with you, Coach, I was really starting to feel the mental impacts of isolation and of not being able to work. Most people will know that I'm always doing something. I'm always traveling up and down the country. I'm always on a train or driving somewhere, for different events, for different jobs, and everything that I do involves seeing people, involves meeting people, because I work in schools, and then obviously all of my entertainment work, well, you're with people all the time. So everything came to a complete standstill, and I was uh, on the more recent end of the pandemic. At this time, I was starting to feel quite low and quite down, to be honest. So this job has come along at the right time, and it's also rewarding because it's in the hope of bringing around an end to this.
Thank you so much, Emily. It was great to hear from you. But I have a question that when you mix with people, go for the research, taking the samples, have you ever feel like afraid of, like, oh my gosh, if I catch the virus? So this kind of fear, did you had?
When I first saw what I would be doing, I was a bit scared. I'll be completely honest. I didn't really want to go out and do that. It wouldn't have been my first choice. However, it was preferable to my supply teaching because that really worries me. The schools, and just I think as a teacher trying to control a classroom and trying to help people adhere to all of the rules would be very, very difficult. And I support and salute every teacher that is out there at the moment. And also the kids, you know, the children are in a stressful environment and it can't be easy for them. So um, I was kind of getting quite worried about having to go back into that environment. But no, we are safe. We keep safe, and we have all the equipment that we need. So I feel okay about it.
Oh, fantastic. So when you feel down, when you feel very low because of this pandemic, nobody wants and ready to receive this kind of situation. So how do you feel calm yourself, or how you console yourself,
Mm.
please?
Yeah, it's a good question, and I think it's something that so many of us have been feeling, but perhaps we're not actually talking about that. And for me, it's something that I'm constantly having to work on within myself anyway. You know, I'm quite bad for holding things in, for keeping my emotions to themselves, to myself. And yeah, I think learning to be a bit more open. I've learned to sort of talk about my feelings a bit more. And for me, when I am sort of feeling quite down, I have to remember that I do have friends and family who are there for me, who will listen to me, and I need to stop being so scared to talk to people. I need to remember that there are people that care about me and will listen. So reaching out is something that I need to work on, and I encourage people to work on if they struggle with that too, because carrying things around on your own shoulders all the time, it weighs you down, and it's never going to end well. You know, that's not going to go to a positive place. So definitely reach out to people. And another thing is, sometimes when I'm a little bit low, I can forget what makes me happy, and you're just kind of stuck in this hole. You know, you forget the things that bring you joy. And for me, I have to remind myself, I'm like, wait, Emily, you love singing, and let's look at the diary. You haven't sung for a good 2 months. What, you know, this makes you happy. Why aren't you doing it? As soon as I do that, I put my favorite music on, I listen to my favorite artists, I have my songs that I know will make me happy. And I will quite often do a Facebook live, I'll do a singing video, and it makes me so happy. So if you've got a hobby, or if you've got something that you enjoy, it could be a craft, it could be a game you want to play. I've just recently, actually, even though I'm 30, I used to love playing a certain computer game called The Sims. I played that for a lot of my teenage years. And just this week, I was so stressed, and I just thought, I'm going to play that game. I'm going to play my old favorite game. And you know what? It helped so much. So remember what you love, remember what you enjoy doing, and do that. You have to try and pick yourself up. You have to try and raise and lift your own spirits sometimes, but do not forget that you are not alone. You're not the only person feeling down, and you have people that care about you, that will be there when you reach out to them.
Thank you. So beautiful message. I hope people are listening or replay. They will feel like good that it doesn't matter how old you are. If you like sports, it will be even a teenager base, but you can do and you can get back the time, feeling emotional
Mm.
drained. I think it's good. And even me, I am a good good back singer. I just when nobody's in home, I just sing. I laugh myself. Oh my god, so bad boys, but still I do because nobody's listen. Everything is closed. So I think you're listening or singing. So Emily, I'm so curious. I'm very really, like to hear about your song. Do you mind to sing for us for a little, if you, because you're a singer. So I think if you, I know a whole day you are tired, you could be exhausted, but if you feel that it's okay for a minute to sing a little bit, yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
Um, I have to think of a song now.
Anything that you like, even want, just a little. Tiny
Um,
stanza.
what's one of the songs that I liked? So this is a problem I have. I sing so many songs, and then when I'm put on the spot, I'm like, I know nothing. I don't know any songs, but I do. One of the
That you
one of
love.
the
That comes from your heart, that you love, you know.
yeah. So one of the songs that I really liked during lockdown was
Oh,
by India Ari, and it yeah, what's it called? Uh, I can't remember what it's called. It goes something like something like
okay. I don't want
um,
to make you hard time now. It's okay then.
um, I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the voice on the inside. I am not the pain. I am. Can't remember the words. My soul inside is all light. It's a song called I'm Light.
Uh-huh.
I am light. I am light. I am light. And for me, I just found that song very uplifting, you know, when you're feeling all down in the dumps. And this song is saying, I'm light. And it's just like, for me, a reminder just to let go of all the baggage, just let go, and feel that lightness. Sorry, I
Yeah.
forgot the words. I forgot the name of the song, but it's I Am
No, no.
Light.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. It's beautiful. Your voice is so beautiful. You know, I have another really question for you. Though is not familiar with our show, but I'm very curious because you are the international queen former for Norfolk. So I was so interesting. I can see you are so pretty, beautiful. There is no questioning. But the thing is, what was your feelings? I mean, I think it will be amazing when you'll be, the crown queen. So, do you mind to share a little bit?
Yeah, so I got into doing beauty pageants in 2013, and again I came from a place where it was things were not great at the time, and we lost my grandma to pancreatic cancer, and I was so down and distraught, and uh, I got to a point where I kind of thought my grandma wouldn't want me to be like this. She'd want me to be happy and out there doing things. So I found this pageant, and it it just sounded great. It on the listing it said, you will make new friends, you will gain confidence, you will feel motivated, and it had all the things I was looking for, desperately needing at that time. So I entered, and I did not think I would hear back, and I got through, and that was Miss Universe Norfolk. And I loved the pageant. I really, really enjoyed it. I had my confidence. I felt like it returned somewhat, and my parents were there and they enjoyed it and said my grandma would have loved to see me on stage, and it just felt brilliant. And I got the pageant bug, and I decided to enter another one. And the second one that I entered was Miss British Beauty Curve, so a national pageant. And I went on to win this pageant. And then after that, I entered, I think, a couple more. I represented the UK in Jamaica, which was amazing. I got crowned the European ambassador. And then I came back and entered another international pageant, called Miss International Curve, which I won in 2017. And I've been hosting the shows each year since as well. Um, but I haven't entered another one since. So um, yeah, I'm kind of part of me is itching to get back on stage because it's so much fun. I can't tell you how much I love it, and you gain so much from it. It's not just being looking nice on stage. It is making friends. It's improving your confidence, your self-worth, your self-esteem. It's learning interview skills. It's learning how to communicate. It's just awesome, and I've loved it. I never thought I would do anything like that, but yeah, loved it. Big part of my life.
So, Emily, I am a curious lady at the moment for you because I got a beauty queen, so I can't resist myself to ask question. Emily, did you had any dream, any vision that you would be like this kind of massive honor? Because many people I met, they're beauty, but they never think about they will do modeling, they will do acting, or even like this kind of massive yeah, of course it's a competition. So
Mm.
did you have any dream in your life, I mean, when you were a teenager?
Uh, well, not for beauty pageants. No, I never ever would have imagined this. I mean, I was bullied in school for how I look. People used to pick
Really?
on me because I was, yeah, for being overweight and my hair. Like my hair was a lot longer when I was younger, but people used to even bully me because my hair was curly. So I never would have imagined that I would be stood on a stage with 30 other women and be crowned for
Oh,
something like that.
I can think about this amazing moment in your life. Oh my gosh, it's so
Yeah, it was unbelievable. It
yes,
Yeah, the feeling was just amazing, and I felt, I think I probably cried.
of
But for
course.
me, it
Right.
just opened it opened a lot of doors, and also it gave me a platform. It gave me something to actually work on that had meaning. So, to encourage other people to feel good about themselves and to feel good about their appearance, how they look. And yeah, I mean, I've won awards for empowering other women and for modeling. And I just love the fact that I can help someone else feel good about themselves. So it gave me the opportunity to do that.
Okay, so I can say something. Emily, I do women empowerment program in our community. So I do online workshops, seminar, little training, mini training. I do a lot of things, even how they will go to the live and say about themselves, even their product, because they do a small business. I promote them. So I'm thinking if I would like to invite you as a guest for giving some tips about women confidence, get up, confident build up, so you'll be okay. So I would like to
Yeah, I'd
invite
love to.
you to that. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm so lucky that I got you. It's amazing connection. Thank you. So you are the one of the executive member of also BAME Health Collaborative.
Hmm.
I'm so proud of you to get you here, and you closely working at the research. Also you are multi-talented with a beauty queen, beauty brain. The end of the show, I don't want to hang you a long time because already you whole day you were in busy. So I would like to thank you. And the last question, not question, is like a tips. I would like to ask you to share some tips in it. Then in at the moment the daily life, how they can people cope with this COVID, because we can't get rid of, we can't escape, we can't just hide ourselves. We need to cope with this COVID. So what will be
Yeah.
your takeaway for other people? Tips, please.
Yeah. So, I mean, to reiterate what I said before, reach out, communicate, talk to your loved ones, talk to your friends or your family, because they are there. They want to be there for you. And it's something that I forget myself. So please remember that people are there for you. Reach out to them, even if it's just a message, or a video call. Just make sure you keep yourself in the know that you're not alone, and that will really help. Do the things that you love. So whether it's listening to music, singing, making things, playing a certain game, whether it's fitness, make sure that you're doing something that keeps you motivated. You need something to do, certainly if you're in a position where um, you're not able to go about your normal daily activities. But I'd also say something that helped me was getting active. And you don't need to get active with any goal in mind. You don't need to have a fitness goal or a weight goal or anything like that. But being a bit more active will help you mentally. Whether you think it will or not, it's science. It will release these endorphins in your body. So do something active. And if you can, get out and enjoy the nature that's around us. If we're just stuck in the house all day, that's when we will, as humans, just start to feel, sad. So we do need to get out, and even if it's cold, have a little walk. Just make sure you're staying connected with nature, with other humans, the best that we can. So I think they're my top tips.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a great tips, of course. I would like to also share some important information that you are one of the executive member of BME Health Cooperative. So, being you are doing a lot of contribution to society to towards research COVID and other stuff. So, how do you feel about joining with this amazing team? Because Michelini, this wonderful, I call always sister because she is amazing. We had we had relation is over, I think, few years, and I met her. She's all the time is warming, amazing, helpful, kind, community help oriented working project. So I feel amazing. So how about you? How do you feel about our BME collaborative team's work? How do you feel? Is it
Yeah,
great?
it's incredible. It's so needed. And I'm really happy that someone has taken the initiative and run with it, and done what they're doing. And it's so important and incredible. I'm happy to be a part of it, very, very happy to be a part of it. And I wish them all the best, really, because there's so much work. It's not just one topic that the BAME Health Collaborative is looking at. It's just the whole spectrum surrounding health, and they're working with so many organizations and speaking to government. And it's what we need. People need to be aware that different people from different backgrounds have different health requirements, different needs. And I think just highlighting that in itself is something huge. But yeah, absolutely brilliant, all the work that everyone's doing. So thank you very much to Michaeline for that, for letting me be part of it.
Yeah, thank you so much. I can see she is here. I'm so humble, so thankful, my sister. Galini, thank you and thank you. She wrote excellent, of course, for your speech. Thank you so much, Emily. Thank you also the other audience. I can see Najia. Thank you so much, Najia sister. Beautiful ladies, and you are beautiful too, Najia Apu. Salam, walaikum assalam. Thank you, thank you. Jubed, nice to see you. Nice to see you, Bhaiya. Thank you. Shapna Neha, assalamu alaikum, walaikum assalam. Thank you and thank you. I can see my beautiful sister Michelini Gail wrote, thank you very much. Thank you very much because you took the initiative. You bring all the highly professional, amazing people, frontliner, doctor, nurse, health professionals, other organization together, as Emily said. So it's a wonderful collaborative team you made. They are helping community, they are contributing community, and you are the initiative, amazing sister, the leading us. I think it's amazing. Thank you so much from both of us, all of us. Michelini, thank you. I can see you wrote due to time, most are heading to bed, but this would be shared across the social media. Thank you so much. I believe that. Thank you, and thank you so much. I would like to say a massive thank you to Emily for your time. Your whole day was busy, but still you give me this 9:30 to 10. I am really, really humble. Thank you and have a wonderful good night. We would like to see you another time, okay? With some confidence stuff. Thank you. Okay, I can see another comment. Thank you so much, my sister Minkulini. Emily, well done, and Tanjila Jama, you are inspiration. Thank you so much. And you are our wonderful sister, always inspirational. Thank you. Have a good night to you. And again, thank you, Emily.
You're so welcome. Thank you. Good night.
Bye. Have a good night. Bye. Thank you, all of you who are watching. I am really glad. I'm really grateful that you have been with us. Everybody's heading to bed because it's bedtime. It's 10 o'clock. So I'm really humble and thankful. See you another time, and I hope you like Emily's speech. She shared something amazing, very practically. She's working with the research team of I think Oxford University, also Health Collaborative. She is the representative of our BME, I think you like her conversation because she was saying something very important, confidence build up. She never thought she will be a beauty queen, and it was amazing blessing in her life. So I think you like this stuff that we maybe don't think something, dream something, but we had something. So have a dream, okay? So don't forget to coping COVID with precautious safety measures. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time. Good night. Good night.